Guys, come on up and take a few breaths here. Good. Can you see me? Yes. Okay. Take a big inhale and exhale. And up. Oh my goodness. And down. And just two more. So think of it as waking up the body, waking up the mind. Up. Interlace your fingers, go up and over. Yawn, get it all out. Free movement. Inhale. Oh goodness. And up to the other side. Inhale. Breathe. Good job. And then come back, hands to your thighs, wake up your your thoracic spine, rotate one way and rotate the other way. And rotate one way and inhale and exhale and lower. Now roll all the way up. You're going to use your abdominals. You're going to wake up each part of your spine. Coming up, take those heels together and lift up your arms and lift up your heels. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Calves are warming up. 9, 10. Now take a small V and we're going to take the leg across. So this is the inner thigh. You might tap your foot between 3, move here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lower that foot, it's a small V, and the other leg comes across, inner thigh, 10. As you get warmed up, you might go higher, taller, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now out to the side, go out and out 2. So feel your core right here helping you balance. 4, feel the obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, you're going to shift your weight and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the option here is to wrap one foot behind the other and take 10 calf raises with one foot. If that's too hard or you need to modify, use your 2 heel lift like we did at the beginning of class 6, but this will give your body a chance to each calf get help, each calf give attention. Now 10 on the other, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now a second set in individual calf raises, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then take it to the other one and take 10, 9. And also there's each toe has its own weight cue that we want to make sure we're honoring so we don't kick that ankle out to the side. It tends to be weak on the outside or lax. Okay, if you can do one more set, this will be the third set of 10. If not, just do your double calves. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the other one for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then face front. Now with the feet in a slight V, take one leg out to dégagé, a leg lift. It can be as high as you want though. You can make it higher. It could be closer to a bolt moan or big kick. 5, 6, balancing, 7, 8, Knee long activities are generally safer for the knees, or like high benefit, low risk. So go to the other way. So if we're ever doing something that doesn't really honor your knees, you can always come back to these standing Pilates moves, and usually they're pretty high safety. Should feel good even if you're having a bad knee day. 8, 9. Now to the rear, there is a pitch forward. So the right leg's gonna go up, 10. Now you're lifting where your hamstring meets your glute, 3. I'm gonna take off this wrap so you can see better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now keep the leg up there, we're gonna add on. Try to do 10 hamstring curls with that leg in the air, like your heel is trying to get closer to your glute, like you're pushing through water, or you're on a hamstring curl machine. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lower that and take it to the other side. Now 10 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then take curls. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to take a second position squat. Now remember, if the knees don't love it, what you can do is go back to those standing Pilates bar moves. In general though, the knees do need some healthy flexion. It will keep them healthy, even if it's just in a pain-free range of motion. That's wonderful. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now parallel squat, which is just more of a normal squat. Now both heels are gonna get your weight. Heels, heels, heels. Good. 4. Your knee is tracking with your second toe. 5, and you can feel these quads. 6, you can feel these glutes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now on this next one, we're going to step out and squat, come together. Step out, but land softly, and then come together. Step out, but notice I'm trying not to be jarring when I stand. When I step out, I'm trying to land with control. That's it. Even if it takes you a half a second more. Yes. Step down. Good. Step down. Now you're together, you're wide, but both legs have 50% of your body weight. So you step down. Now 4 more. The heart rate might feel like it's getting up a little. Good. And 3. Nice. And 2. You got it. And 1. Perfect job. Now we're going to take a little balance. So lift your left leg, leave your left leg down, lift up your right leg, and draw 6 circles as big as you want the challenge. Six each way, so the same leg's going to go backwards. Nice job. Now 6 the other leg. And the other direction. Nice job. And then grab a sip. I'm going to tilt the screen down a little bit. We'll get to work on that floor work. All right, good girl. Okay. Oh, grab a sip if you need. Where's my sip? Okay. And we'll start with a plank position. Both arms down. Reach your feet back. Warm up the body for 10. All right, we're going to turn it to the side. Make sure your elbow is comfortable. You can always rack your mat up a little bit more. 2, 10. Go to the other side and lift up. This is kind of a warm up for the planks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your hip. Now take the feet out in front. Go into a long arm T. Rotate right, rotate left, rotate right, rotate left. Now while you do this, the hips will think about shifting, but you're going to keep them stable. So one leg will not slide past the other. Breathe and rotate. One more. Now catch your hands to the floor and your thigh maybe, or your leg, and just hold one side. Upper back rotation is our focus. Open up your arms. Go to the other side and just place your hands wherever they comfortably help you maintain the stretch. You got it. And then come to the floor, but take about 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, squeeze your knees together. Right around here, your feet might have to walk further away. 5, 4, 3, and then one full body stretch. You can shift through your back. Breathe, that's a good QL release. Take the feet to the floor, curl your back up and down. Curl your back up and down. And exhale. Now we're going to think about how the glutes should be firing the hamstrings. If you don't feel those muscles, walk your heels in a little closer. That's a little trick to your tush. Or articulate more. That's another trick. Now leave your hips up, and for now, just hold. Hold 10, 5, leave your hips level, lift up your right leg. Now with your right leg in the air, try to draw 5 circles. They might be the size of a watermelon or a big cantaloupe, but you're trying to maintain stability. 5 the other way. Point through that foot. Now lower that foot down, lift up your other leg. Now draw 5 circles. And go the other way. And then lower that foot down. Lower your entire spine down and hold your hands to those feet and stretch out your hamstrings in the happy baby. Let the feet soles touch and let the knees be wide, bound to angle. Good. And your elbows might even push your knees out a bit. Lift up your right leg and pour your left leg down. Leave your hands beside your hips like a frame. Draw circles with your right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight the other way. Leave the leg up. Hold on to the back of it and point, flex really big. You're stretching that foot. You're stretching that calf and you're stretching that hamstring. And inhale and then exhale. That should feel really nice on the back too. Take that leg down, lift your other leg up. Now your hands are beside your hips and you draw circles. These circles are bigger than the bridging circles. As big as you can keep your shoulder blades down or your ribs down. Make sure your neck feels nice and easy. Other way. Breathe in. Notice if your jaw can relax anymore or your eyes can relax anymore. You don't need any tension in the face, and it's an easy place to accidentally grip. Now get ready. You're going to hold that leg up in the air with your hands behind your thigh. Point and flex. Point and flex. And I naturally point and flex that other foot. It's called a parasympathetic response. If you do it too, go for it. We're focusing on the top foot, but if the bottom leg wants to go along for the ride, that's just fine. Pull the toes towards the shin. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Should feel really good. Now we're going to put both legs into our belly and just rock a little right and left, maybe 4 to 6 times. And then hands go behind your head. Rotation, crisscross, right, left, right, left, right. Exhale, right and left. Pull your toes back. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. As you look at your belly, it's pulling in. Let's take 4 more, 3 more, 2, and then hug your legs in. Now, if you would like a sip of water, you can grab your hands behind your thighs and kind of kick up with your abs and your legs. Grab a sip, and then we'll add on. Side plank. I like a prop underneath, in other words, a doubled up mat. Take your arm up, take your inhale. You're gonna thread the needle once, lift up your arm, and then you're gonna go over your ear, like you're painting the sky. Now you're gonna thread the needle under your arm and paint the sky. And rotate, 3, 3, 4, 4. We know patterns are good for the brain. 5 and 5. Now we're going to go to the other side. If you want your elbow mat doubled, you can do that here. I'm going to. Now inhale, arm up. The pattern is thread the needle, paint the sky, thread the needle, paint the sky, thread. One more. You got it. And then come back to the other side. With this, the top arm is going to draw 5 circles. So I'm actually going to shift away from my wall a little bit. So the top arm is going to draw 5 circles each way. The bottom part of your body stays very stable. This top arm is focus, is flexibility in a pain-free range of motion. Now go the other way. So your arm will go way behind you if it can. Roll the way towards the floor if it can. You have no weight in your arm, so it's going to be a great place to get some flexibility. Lower it down. Now that elbow, you can double up your mat if you'd like. I know I am. Now the top arm is going to be as big a circle as is pain-free, as this feels good. It goes behind you if you can, really behind you, because your chest and pec will get that. 5 the other way. Let it go way behind you, way over your ear, all the way to the floor. It touches the floor maybe. All right, that was great. Terrific. And now we're going to take a roll down, but it's going to take 15 seconds. The inhale prepares you. The exhale rolls you. 1. Scoop out your abs. I think of a big ice cream scoop going down the belly. Squeeze your knees for inner thigh connection. Right about here, it feels like you want to walk your feet further away. That's good. You're trying to naturally compensate the fact that the body weight's on the other side of the fulcrum. Full body stretch. Both hands come to the floor. Both feet come to the floor. Curl up. Now, once you're at your top, you're going to do 10 little pulses in neutral. The knees are over the heels. They're about 1 to 2 inch lifts. Now let the knees touch like you have a penny between your knees and take 10 little pulses in internal rotation. Let the knees be wider than your ankles and do 10 little pulses. Let the knees go over your heels, roll down, and then take both legs in for a moment. Lower the feet down, curl your spine up. Lift up your right leg and pull your toes to your shin. So you're trying to stretch out your hamstring and your calf with one leg in the air. Drop the pelvis down and lift it up. Drop the pelvis down and lift it up. Really try to pull your toes back on the right leg the whole time. Now we're going to let that foot down. We're going to lift up the other, and you're going to push. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lower that foot. Inhale, lower, right ankle to left thigh. If you feel like you want a pillow to help you reach the leg and not strain your neck and shoulders, please grab that. If you would like to move a little, rocking is a nice little addition. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then take the other side, ankle to thigh, reach your hands through the window. And hip stretches are one of those things you could do every day. And they're also really nice before bed if you want some type of routine that if you're having trouble sleeping or if you just want to encourage really restful sleep. It's a nice little part of a bedtime ritual. Notice your jaw and eyes if they can relax more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. Now, as you're ready, lower yourself down. Now, the next one is going to be that the right leg is up. Your hand can go to the calf or thigh, and your left leg's going to lower like a pair of scissors. Then switch. Now, this is single straight leg stretch. You may just want to do this with your head on a pillow or your head on the floor. But if you want to add on, curl the chin, curl the spine up, and then you're going to be in a crunch. Point, point, and look at your belly, it's pulling in. Now pull the toes back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then recover for a moment. And the next one is double leg stretch. So I'm going to show you with the head down as a modification. Arms, legs long, then they hug each other. The hands hug the shins.
arms, legs long, and hug. That is all you need to do, but if you want to lift up, this is a little harder, of course. Arms and legs long, hug. Arms and legs long, yeah, and then, Catherine, you read my mind, there's this other option that your hands go behind your head, and the elbows open instead of the entire arm. That way you have a little neck support. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take a full body stretch. We're going to change the position. Inhale, and as you exhale, roll to your side. Now your arm can be your pillow, or you can use a pillow. I want you to think about how big, of course with no pain, can you lift that leg up and then flex it down? How big and tall, flex. I had a little pop just then, a nice one though. 3. So a pop is usually okay. A click, click, click repeatedly means there's friction. So if you have a repeated click, then we want to adjust that. But if it's just a pop, a release, that's all fine. 8, breathe in. 9, and it might get taller. 10. Now that leg, see if you can pretend that there is a circle you want to trace. A beach ball, a fit ball, like one of those aerobic footballs, fitness. So some kind of ball that you're tracing, 10 each way. We're building bone density here and hip strength here. Go the other way and pull your toes back, 10. The belly has to help you so you don't fall backwards when your leg's there. So feel a little tone here, but the neck doesn't. So you're trying to release tension here, but have tension here, tone. Now that same pattern we're gonna do, but on the other leg. So get this one in a little stretch. This bottom leg will not go up as high as that other one, but just do your best, lift it up as high as it will go. If your hip's uncomfortable, double up your mat under it, or get a little pillow or a little cloth. Now that leg that's in the air, the bottom one, draw circles with point. Inner thigh is very important for balance and stability, and that's one of those fitness parameters we're always working on is balance. And then we're gonna pull the toes back and go the other way. When you pull your toes back, it's a work on the tibialis anterior, which helps us prevent shuffling, and it's a link through the calf. All right, 2. All right, we did great. We're gonna go to the other side. I'm turning so I can face you. If you need water along the way, grab it, and then we'll meet back. Flex, good. Enjoy the range of motion. Good. 4, feel that little bit of toe. 5, feel that good, nice stretch. 6, you've also got lymph nodes right here that we are 7, encouraging to stimulate for our immunity. 9. And then a circle. Now you can think about a beach ball or a fit ball, and you're tracing it. God, the abs help you, but the neck, you're trying not to. In the face, you're trying to relax. Go the other way. Toes pulled back. Now we're working the other muscles that help with balance. We're building bone density. This is one of the top 3 areas that loses bone density, or that fractures, excuse me. 3 top areas are wrist, hip, and neck. So we are strengthening those bones. Take it forward, bottom leg. Okay, so with the bottom leg, point and lift, point and lift. Now you're feeling your abs pull in at the same time you're feeling your inner thigh lift you, but you're not feeling your neck hurt. Now this bottom leg draws circles, point for this set of 10. Pump and lymph as well near the inguinal crease, near the hip pockets. Now pull your toes back as much as you can. We are building strength around the ankle.
These are anti-shuffling muscles that pull your toes back. Perfect job. Now lie on the belly. Let your arms be a pillow. Your neck is soft because your arms are their pillow. Lift up your legs and flutter them like you're swimming laps. 20 flutters vertical. Now lift up your feet and tap them together. Lower the feet, and now you're going to lift up your upper back. Let your hands help you, and find swan. And we're holding this one. So just stay here, and you may refine the cues, like your neck is soft, your belly lifts, your glutes help you, but they're never overly tense. Your elbows point towards the floor. Breathe into the upper back. Breathe into the upper side ribs. Lower, and then go again. Inhale, lift. Relax. Again, one more time. Up. And relax. Now, hands beside your hips, palms face the floor, lift up your back, lift up your legs. How soft can your neck be? Lower, interlace if you can, come up. Relax, you can do it again, and if you want to switch your fingers, interlace, you can, go up. Relax, bend the knees, hold on to the feet or ankles, come up, breathe. Relax, do it again, or change that foot. Good, Karen. Come up. Relax into child pose or child's pose with toes curled under to stretch out the feet, especially if you've noticed you're changing shoes these days, or your feet are tight, or maybe you've been walking more, maybe there's more sunshine and you're outside more gardening, so you can just stretch out those feet. Push into the floor to add more stretch. And grab a sip, and then we'll meet in down dog. I like the idea of getting 8 to 12 ounces of drink per class. So see how you're doing with that. And wide hands, wide fingers, curl your toes, press up, and then walk it out once you're there. Oh, there's a good calf stretch. Remember we did 3 sets of individual 10 repetitions on each side, said 10 calf raises. Woo! So this down dog will be a great opportunity to stretch them. Now press those heels down, and an extra cue is to try to lift your toes up. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Now adding on, lift up your heels, articulate your low back, middle back, upper back. Inhale. Tuck your chin, curl through your upper back, middle back, lower back. Lift up.
Up dog. Tuck. Up dog. Tuck. Inhale. And tuck. One more. And exhale. Come down and have a seat. Place one arm forward as if you're extending your hand for a kiss on the top of the hand. Pull your fingers down and drop the shoulder. Try the other. Long elbow. Good. You're lifting through your spine. Other side, palm is exposed, but the fingers now pull down. Other side. Neck is easy. And this is sort of a way to shake it out and massage also the carpals and get some blood flow there. We're going to be doing the saw. So just make sure you have enough room behind you. Like I'm going to move away from my wall a little bit. Your arms are out like a T. Your legs are a little wider than your shoulders. Rotate first, then reach for your toe. Inhale up, rotate first, and then reach for your toe, rotate. And there's a lot of different benefits of this stretch. So we rotate first and then we reach. The rotation is helpful for prevention of rounded upper back. And neck and shoulder health. Upper back flexibility is important for shoulder and neck health. You're gonna feel some hamstring stretching here too. Inhale, one more each. Now, legs glue, kind of like there's a ribbon between them. The arms are the same, go up and over. And we love lateral flexion. We know it's good for the back, the shoulders, the muscles between the ribs. We're gonna add on to this, so let the breath expand the rib cage that's high. So in this case, breathe in, top rib cage gets it. And in this case, top rib cage gets it. Breathe in. I am also spreading out my hand like pieces of pie between them. The whole stretch from middle finger to hip. Now hold a place, any place is good, whatever feels like a good stretch. 10. The opposite hip is going to try to come up. Just try to keep reaching it down. 8. Inhale. Now as you exhale, come up, over, and breathe. Good. You see I'm adding any nuance you need. Inhale. And up. All right, now the hands come behind. Now at first you can do bent knee. We're gonna lift up and hold. A reverse table. If you would like to add on, you can add 10 triceps here where you bend the elbows and then you lift up your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on the 10, take a moment. You can sit however you want. Put your fingers out and then pull them under. Now, I'm gonna have to move forward. Take them behind you like I'm behind you pulling. So it's a full arm stretch. Fingers are really pulling under, so you wanna curl them under, like a fiddleneck fern. You're gonna curl those fingers under. All right, really good. Now we'll just shake them out. We're gonna do either a reverse plank or reverse table. You choose reverse, and you can also just do that hand stretch again, but this one's reverse table. This one, long knees, is reverse plank. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then lower down, and then have a seat. Now take your thumb to your first finger and stretch out your other 3 fingers. Now those 3 fingers catch your under your jaw, not the cheek, and then try to get your thumb and your first finger around your eye orbit. Lift your elbows, almost like someone's pulling you up by your arms. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now this is the 1 finger at a time stretch. So pull. It's indicated in arthritis, but I've had a lot of people benefit who don't have arthritis. As you know, we like to do prehab. 1 finger, 2 finger. Now what your goal is really stretch out whatever's in front of you. So see how my 3rd one's already having trouble. Now 4th one, stretch it out. Stretch it all out. Now the thumb only, but see how the other fingers try to go parasympathetically contract, leave them. See how that's doing? So try to stretch it out, whatever's not, there it is, that one's the hardest, I think. Pinky. And then good, and then let that go. If you're ever waiting on something, that's a neat stretch you can do. Let's do a set of push-ups. Any way you want to, on the wall, on your knees, on your toes, in all fours. Just find a place that's great for you. 15 will be our call, but the good form is more important than the number. You're gonna feel some ab tone as you do this. Keep your ear in line with your shoulder. And relax. Massage your hands if you'd like. We're gonna do 1 more set of 10. So just kind of let yourself, this is another pose too, that's a stretch, is palms together down, prayer pose down. We're gonna do 1 more set of 10. Form is more important than number, so if you need to cut it short or decrease your level of intensity, you can. Take it for inhale and then push away, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. This stretch is cow face. 1 arm back. Now you can sit any way you want to. Kneeling's a nice way if you tend to sit a little rounded like I do when I sit. Inhale, switch it up. Now reverse prayer pose. All these are posture stretches. Palms behind you. Wiggle the fingers up. Open the chest and shoulders. See how much of your hand you can have touch. Now breathe in fully. Good. Let that go and put your legs out in front of you because we're going to do the rack posture. So the legs are out. Reach up and back, fingertips away. Reach up and back, fingertips away. Now soften both elbows and then lift your heart. You got it. And then let yourself take a sip. If you can grab a sip before we head down, grab it. Inhale, slowly lower, about 15. Good, good. And then we're about there. If you're there, full body stretch. Inhale, and then take your fingertips behind your head, slide your legs up, lift up both legs. Now, remember the scissors. I'm going to show it in layers. This is scissors, and bigger is harder. Or add on rotation with your scissors. So it's like crisscross meets single straight leg stretch. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Feel your belly pull in. Pull your toes back. Good, reach. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and full body stretch. Reach your arms long. Turn to the side and pretend that you have an arm pillow here, bend the knees. This is hip stacked clamshell, and it's a little more prehab rehab. But if you think about deep hip, not moving your body back, but just deep hip doing this. 7, 8, these are also good for balance, stabilization. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to the other side, 15 of those. Feet, this is more rehab, so don't feel like, oh, it should feel like a big squat muscle. It's more like these external rotations. It's more like helpful, stability, therapeutic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. Try to keep your hips stable, like there's a wall behind your pelvis. Terrific. Now we're going to do a lie on the back. I'm going to turn just so I can see you and take a rotational stretch. Your right knee goes across, your right arm goes out, and then you've got this chest shoulder opener. You've got a low back and a hip opener and an upper back opener. Relax here. Release your leg long, take your other one over, and let your hand help you.
and then gently come back. Now, you may like a ring with this or a Pilates band, a band or a ring, and you're gonna do a hamstring stretch. It's optional, but you may also like to put a foam roller under your glute or a yoga block on your glute. But lifting up the right leg around, you're gonna wrap it around the heel arch area and just find a great hamstring stretch. The knee feels great, the sit bone feels great, but the belly of the muscle gets a good stretch. That's right. Then the other leg, when you do that foam roller like that and that sacral block, you have a little psoas stretch. Yay! Make sure it's low enough on your glute that it feels like the hip's getting a good release and not a low back tightness. So take it over, and there's this outer hamstring. That looks good, Catherine. It's really good. Oh my goodness. And you might have an image that helps you melt. One could be that you're sand at the beach, like a big sandbag with the corners cut out, and you just keep dripping into the beach. Or maybe you're pancake batter on a griddle, you're just spreading out flat. Try it out to the side a bit. And we know that the body's been contracting for this class, and it contracts during our day as we work, even if we process a perception of stress. So now we're doing the opposite. We're letting it consciously release. Try the other leg. Oh, it's going to feel so good. We want to know how to contract and how to relax. It's almost like you're unraveling a hose. You're getting out the kinks. Now the nerve energy can flow without any kinks in it. Breathe fully. You can be lightly challenging yourself to give every lung cell a new breath, a new air, some new air. Take that leg across. Can lightly challenge yourself to relax every muscle that you don't need to hold these stretches. From your scalp to your toes. Then go out a little bit with that leg. Now we're going to take a leg up on the wall stretch, or pose, Viparita Karini. You're going to use the block if you would like, or the foam roller, but you certainly don't have to. You're going to be legs up, and the other options could be legs up on a couch. It really doesn't matter. The feet are just higher than the heart here. Breathe in. You're in a state of receptivity of all the support that you have in your environment, in your body. You've given your cells a chance to talk to each other. You've given your cells a chance to tell you messages of their highest health and wellness. Now take a moment to come back out, to come to a seated position. And we'll put our hands at our heart and lift up through your spine, and just stay in that sense of openness or receptivity. In the receiving mode, you can hear all of the messages that your cells are giving you for optimal wellness, including yawns, naps, stretches, more water, lemon, beets, avocados. They send you signals all during the day for optimal wellness. And you're in a receptive mode right now to hear all of the messages and support that are with you all the time.
And we'll let that be our intention, that today I'm in a receptive mode and open to hear all of the wellness signals that my body and cells are giving me all the time for my optimum health. With so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. So grateful. What a good week. Thank you guys so much. Have fun. See you soon. Bye.